All right, so I wanted to do a video on AI and copywriting and my thoughts on things. And, let's talk about whether copywriting is like a viable career path or a realistic career path in 2024 and beyond, right? Because I know there's a lot of people that watch my videos and they're skeptical about getting started and going all in or like dedicating a portion of time to learning copywriting because they believe that AI will like literally steal their jobs. And I believe this couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, there is one statement that I will say, and that is that if you think you are going to be replaced by AI, then you are going to be replaced by AI, right? So let me break this statement down because there's quite a lot to unpack in that. AI is just going crazy right now, and I almost think we're only at the start of like what is going to be the biggest few years or decades of growth that we're ever going to experience as humans in our lifetime anyway. And I feel we've got a couple of options. Like we can literally sit on the sidelines and watch it play out, or we can learn how to leverage it and use it to our advantage. Now I think with AI, it's so, even right now, and the last couple of years that I've been watching it grow and actually interacting with AI and using it for my copywriting, it's so powerful now. Because when I first started copywriting, like probably 8 years ago now, we didn't have AI or ChatGPT or anything like that. We literally, like, if I was to write a sales page or an email sequence to launch a product or whatever, I was having to do everything manual. All the thought process, the thinking, everything was done manually. So that obviously takes up significant brain power. It takes longer. But right now with AI, we can speed this process up and we can use AI to our advantage as a copywriter. So it's not really about AI replacing us as copywriters. It's more about how do we leverage AI and become a copywriter who can use AI tools to their advantage to create better copy, right, in faster times. So the way I think about AI or ChatGPT is use it as a personal assistant. There's loads of people walking past now. I think I'm like at a running club or something. I'm just like this is my camper van. It's a bit of a mess at the minute. As you can see, I've just woken up. But yeah, I'm just traveling around at the minute doing some mountain biking. And I thought I'd stop and make a video and have a coffee. But yeah, we didn't have all these tools when I was growing up, but you can learn to use AI in a specific way and to like better enhance what you're doing, right? And I never like the idea of trying to use ChatGPT or AI to completely do all the work for me as a copywriter, because I think that's a bad practice, and I think that's what makes copywriters become lazy, right? But what we can do is, if we learn how to use AI to our advantage, we can enhance what we're already doing, right? So what does this look like? So I'll just take ChatGPT, for example, because most people watching this are probably aware of what that is. It's a text-based AI platform. And when I first started using that, I was like obviously fascinated by it because I was just asking it questions and it was giving me these answers back. And then you kind of like teach it and you can make it learn things, and it's fascinating. But now I've learned even more how to use it. Like I've learned how to use ChatGPT even better, and I'm still learning every day. And what I'm trying to do now is to teach ChatGPT like more about who I am, because then that gives me completely different answers and outputs. So there's something in ChatGPT where you can create custom GPTs, right? And you can essentially set it to understand who you are, what style of writing you have, like everything about you really, and it will base its output answers on that. And it's not going to be really generic. And every time you put a prompt in, it's not going to have to revert back to its like normal ChatGPT responses. Like it's going to be customized and personal to you. And obviously, the more data and input you can give it over time, the better and more refined its answers are going to be. So as a copywriter, we can essentially train ChatGPT to be our personal assistant, right? So what does a personal assistant do for a copywriter? Well, when it comes to copywriting, we can use this for outreaching. And again, I'm not saying you are going to try and automate this process, because Outreaching is a big part of getting clients as a copywriter, especially in the beginning. But we can use AI to help us with crafting responses for outreach messages. We can use AI for coming up with ideas for emails, angles on sales pages. We can literally use it for almost anything, right? We can use it for checking grammar. We can use it for checking if something's easy to read, like what grade reading level something is, which is another big topic. All this stuff is designed to help us save time, right? And just produce better work in less time. So that's the way I like to think about it. I like to think of ChatGPT as a personal assistant for me, not something that I rely on all the time. I mean, that's what you do with a personal assistant, don't you? You go and outsource tasks to them that maybe you're not great at, or that you just need things shifting off your plate. That's kind of how I think about ChatGPT right now. And I'm actually in the middle of building a module inside my course about how to leverage AI at a deeper level as a copywriter. So kind of what we've just touched on then is the surface level, but this will be super deep tutorials, which again will help you achieve more in less time. Just going to be like copywriting on steroids, basically. So if you're interested, there is links below. You can check that out. But back to being, replaced by AI. Like, you aren't going to get replaced at all. You're only going to get replaced if you believe you are. And those who believe you are going to be replaced, I'm probably assuming that you're not watching this video. Like, if you watch this far in this video, I can kind of guarantee that you're obviously very smart. You've obviously got the attention span of somebody who isn't just going to jump ship after 5 seconds because they can't hold attention, which is great. But it means you're like here to learn, right? And I've always tried to embrace where I'm at as a copywriter, or as even as a person, and I'm always trying to learn. I always want to be like, never want to be the smartest person in the room. And this is so true with AI, because I almost just play dumb half the time with this stuff. As in, like, I know there's like so much stuff that I have no clue about. And I have very select few topics that I have a lot of knowledge in. And I'm always looking to better myself and my knowledge. And right now, AI is that thing that I am super passionate and interested about, as to how you can leverage it as a copywriter to get more done in less time, right? So, yeah, if you are sat there thinking that AI is going to take your jobs, or you're going to be replaced by AI, so what's the point of even starting as a copywriter? Or maybe you are a copywriter right now and you've got a few clients and you literally are looking for ways to free up more of your time and produce better work in less time for clients, then like learn to leverage AI better, right? And learn to understand how to use platforms like ChatGPT to your advantage, because on the surface level of like a free platform, of the free program, I'm on the paid membership because I think it gives way better answers. You can literally teach it to get to know you, which sounds really crazy and strange, but that's what you have to do. You have to teach it who you are, what you're looking to do, and then get very smart with the prompts that you give it, which again is something I want to include in my course as a way for you to like go in there and know exactly what prompts to give ChatGPT to get the answers that you want. Because I think the answers some people get on ChatGPT are very surface level. Yes, it's very clever, but I think you can go way, way deeper. And not outsource your copywriting completely, but you can get ChatGPT to do a large portion now of the preparation and work for you, which then frees up more of your time, and you can produce better work, charge even more for what you're doing, and just become a better copywriter all around. But there will be a video somewhere on the screen here, which I think you will find useful. Go check it out. And if you are interested in learning more about getting started with copywriting in this digital age, there is a link below to my course, Zero to Paid. And any comments on AI, drop them below. I'll get back to you.